Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about measles. Number 1. Measles is extremely contagious. In fact, 90% of people exposed to an infected person will also become infected. Measles patients are contagious 4 days before and after symptoms appear. The virus can survive a surprising 2 hours without a host, meaning that if a sick person coughs or touches something, healthy people touching the object or entering the room up to 2 hours later can still get infected. Number 2. There is currently no cure for measles. Although we can prevent the disease and the symptoms can be treated, we don't have any way to cure someone of measles. The only option is to wait for it to heal itself, something that can take up to a month. Number 3. Measles can be life-threatening. Due to modern medicine, the majority of cases don't end in death, but there are still about 2 in every 1,000 that do. Despite the relatively low cases of measles-related deaths in America, measles is one of the leading causes of childhood death worldwide. Often, death is due to complications like pneumonia. Pregnant mothers are especially susceptible to measles complications that can lead to the death of the child or the mother. Number 4. The measles vaccination is strongly encouraged, and with good reason. Over 90% of reported measles cases in 2016 involved patients who had not gotten the measles vaccination. In fact, the measles vaccination is one of the most successful vaccines, with a 95% immunity rate. That's a high percentage for vaccine immunizations. For those who have been exposed to measles but haven't been vaccinated yet, good news! You can still receive the vaccination up to 72 hours after being exposed to the disease. And if it doesn't keep you from developing the condition, your symptoms will be much milder, and it will clear up faster than it would on its own. Number 5. Early measles symptoms imitate flu symptoms. If you've been exposed to measles but aren't sure if you have it or not, pay attention to your symptoms. Symptoms generally appear about 2 weeks after the initial infection. If you have a fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, or red eyes, you might not be suffering from the flu. These are also the major early symptoms of measles. More commonly recognized symptoms, like rashes and white dots in the mouth, don't appear until 3 to 5 days after the initial flu-like symptoms. Number 6. Measles can lead to complications. These complications can be trivial or severe, and some might even lead to death. Over 30% of measles patients will experience at least one less serious complication, like diarrhea or an ear infection. About 2 in every 1,000 people will experience a severe complication, such as pneumonia or a condition known as encephalitis, where the brain starts to swell. Brain damage and deafness can also occur. Number 7. There is no specific treatment for measles. There are, however, treatments that can help alleviate the symptoms. Some believe that vitamin A can make the condition in general more mild, and this is one of the most commonly used treatments. Number 8. Immunity occurs. Unlike most conditions, if you get measles, you never have to worry about contracting it again. Just having the disease run its course in your body immunizes you against future cases. Number 9. Unlike many health conditions, we know what causes measles. A virus known as the mobilivirus grows in the throat and lungs and causes the development of measles. In the majority of cases, the virus is introduced by way of someone else who is already infected. So the best way to avoid getting measles, besides being vaccinated, is to avoid people who might have it. Number 10. Measles is a now rare disease. In the past, measles was a common condition. In fact, before vaccines were commonplace, nearly every child contracted measles at some point before they turned 14 years old. However, since the introduction of widespread vaccinations, we've seen a 99% decrease in reported measles cases. I hope you enjoyed that video. Have you had experiences with measles? Tell us about it in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching.